There.
Hey, Queens. Y'all know me.
Hi. I'm Kim. I'm related to Bonnie.
Yeah.
In fact, I'm like a second mom to her.
Yeah, so today I'm doing her nails, and we're going to ask her questions about Bonnie. Is she a bad kid?
No, Bonnie was not a bad kid.
Doing
Although,
Viking princess.
oh yeah, I'm excited about my color. Bonnie could be a little bit of a follower into a little bit of fun, which might have got her into trouble a few times, but not too many.
Just a little bit.
And maybe so you all understand, Bonnie, I have a daughter older than Bonnie, and I have a daughter younger than Bonnie. So we used to take Bonnie and trade her for my son, and my son would go over to Bonnie's house and hang out with Bonnie's brother.
Dip it.
Ooh, I don't know what I'm doing.
Just
so
dip it.
there we
Yep.
go. Like that?
Yep.
Okay.
Now to the next one.
All right, we do the next one. And honestly, I don't think Bonnie's parents liked all the girls at their house because they were quite noisy and loud. They preferred having the boys, so I think I had the 3 girls more of the time. And a few times I would take them out and match all 3 of them when they were little. People thought I had triplets, when I'm like,
Oh.
they're all different sizes, but they still thought they were triplets. They would like to giggle together, and I'm just going to tell you one famous line of the 3 of them is, ooh, I might be saying it wrong. We have a brain and a half between us, or they thought. I don't know. And then people would ask them about it, and they said, you just have to be us to really understand it. Mm-hmm. I did always like Bonnie coming over because my girls just love to create and do different things. They like to cook, they like to paint and do all sorts of things. And so they would always get Bonnie involved, and Bonnie was always willing to just jump in, whether she knew about it or not. Or like my girls, they painted the rooms on several occasions, and Bonnie would just jump right in and help them paint the whole room, which I found very amazing. And the girls would just giggle and giggle the whole time. Even in their teenage years, they did that.
Was Bonnie older or younger?
Bonnie was right in between the 2 girls, so she was in the perfect spot.
Yeah.
Yeah. One of the things the girls always did is they liked to go to Blockbusters or whatever movie place there was out there back then. Now we got to do this again. I don't know what I'm doing here. I don't do my nails very much at all, so this is really a treat and super fun for me.
Valentine's Day is tomorrow, so we
perfect.
got to get them looking good.
That's right. So Bonnie loved, and the girls loved to do these fun projects. So they cooked a lot. At first, they didn't clean very much. I think Bonnie's mom and myself, we'd have to clean and get after them because they love to cook. But they also like to go out and about and have people run errands, get candy, whatever. I don't know what they did. So finally, they got old enough they could walk to the Walgreens. They walked to the Walgreens all the time. I don't know what they did there. They made a friend of somebody who worked there, and they would go visit him. I don't know. Yeah. Oh, yeah.
How old were they?
Well, they were in their teen, probably right before they got their driver's license. So they would go down there. I think I was very happy when Jessa, the one just a little older than Bonnie, got her license, because then they didn't bug me so much. They just would go off and run their fun little errands by themselves and do their fun stuff by themselves.
I should have prepared some questions. What was the one bad thing about Bonnie?
I would say she's super loyal, so that's a good thing, honestly, but it also can be a bad thing where you are too loyal to a fault. And even as a kid, but that's probably what got her more into little bits of trouble. I wouldn't say she ever was in big trouble, ever. That's just not Bonnie's
Really?
way. No. I mean, that wasn't her way.
I could see Bonnie as a troublemaker. For sure. You can get that.
I would say she at least probably thought through some of the consequences of what she would do, so she just never found too much trouble. But always probably just that in a balance, like, I want to have fun. She just always wanted to have fun.
Yeah.
You know, whatever she was doing. And my girls were the same, so they were a good little fit that way.
Yeah.
I do remember one time, I'll tell
What?
you this. I have no idea what Bonnie and my older daughter wanted to do, but my younger daughter, she came and told on them. I think they wanted to go somewhere to a boy's house or something, and they weren't supposed to or something. Yeah, but my youngest one, at least at that moment, had a conscience. I don't know if she had a conscience all the time, but she did in that moment.
Sorry, I'm not very good at doing my nails on other people. On
I
myself, it's so much easier. I'll file them and stuff.
It probably feels easier, but it's amazing how already, to me, they look so good. They're so exciting.
Okay, I'm gonna have you like put your, just so I get that.
I don't know if anybody has gotten this color, but it is really pretty.
Bonnie has it on her nails too.
Oh, I really like it.
I'm obsessed with purples lately, so this is so pretty.
Oh, I would agree.
Now, activator.
What does the activator do?
Hardens the dip powder to your nails and like makes it so it's like acrylic and it'll stay on your nails.
Hard working, diligent part of Bonnie, I didn't see when she was younger, but that manifested itself in high school. She switched schools in high school and went to a harder academic school in high school and ended up being behind because that school was accelerated. That girl worked her butt off to graduate and get caught up in that school. And that is what you see in this business, is how hard of a worker she is.
Yeah.
And she will do whatever it takes to do what she needs to do to succeed and do well. I've been impressed. It's been fun to be here.
Yeah, I love Jake's moments when he's like, I cannot believe I'm working for Bonnie. You would never tell me when I was younger. It's so funny when he says that.
Yeah, I wouldn't have believed I would be working for Bonnie.
Yeah,
Yeah. But honestly, I love it. She is a great boss.
Uh-huh.
She's generous.
She's
hardworking.
Yeah. She's the reason I literally stayed home from college so I could keep working one more year. I was so set on going to college, and then I started working for Bonnie, and I was like, I could just work one more year and make some money.
I think it's great, and you're doing a great job. You're so creative.
I've always been into nails and girly stuff. I love mixing colors and stuff. I've always loved that. Sorry, thumbs are a little hard.
Yeah, you have to turn them. I get it. But you are incredibly creative, even beyond. I just think you have lots of creative juices, which is fun.
Yeah.
Whoa.
These brushes are so fluffy. I love them. If I could put it all over my face, I would. Bonnie just sent me a picture of a semi-truck that's Pink Whitney.
Oh.
Of course, this hand might is gonna be better than the first one.
It's okay.
It's fine.
It's gonna look pretty no matter what. I love it.
This color is so pretty. So I like this nail shape on you.
Yeah, I do too. I think it looks right on me.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think the other would look right on me. For me.
Mine.
Yeah.
Yeah, this
I don't think it
even
would look
longer.
right. Yeah. I
Yeah.
don't think it would look right on me.
Tell me the funniest story about Bonnie.
Oh, I don't know. Like when you say
Yeah.
that, I can't. Nothing pops in my head. To be really honest, all I remember always is just the giggling between the three girls. They were very loud. That's always what I just remember,
Mm-hmm.
and just bringing them around. And one thing I do remember as a baby, this is just super random, but she was that baby. Like, I love babies and I love having them smile, and I could not get that girl to smile for the life of me. She would just look at you stone cold. Like, she was one of those babies, and I never understood it. And like, half the time you'd look at her as a baby and she would like have her eyes half shut, like scowly look at you, and you're like, what are you thinking? Like, who are you gonna be when you grow up? But she turned into a giggly little girl, so I don't know. But as a baby, she was not that way.
My parents always told me I was a quiet baby.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
And you wouldn't think that either.
I would
No.
not at
No.
all. When my parents told me that, I was like,
No.
you're lying to me.
Right.
Like, I never cried.
What? You were
Yeah.
a good baby.
Yeah. But then I grew up. I used to make my dad like sleep outside my door or sleep in my room because I had such bad anxiety to fall asleep.
That's
That-
sweet that he did that.
Yeah,
though.
every night,
What a-
like.
what a good dad.
Mm-hmm. I think that was up until like.
Last year.
I think it was up till at least 7th grade.
Oh.
Like, it was a long time. I could not. Actually, I think it was up to like 6th grade. Maybe. I don't know.
I had a daughter with my youngest daughter had more anxiety, and it was like till 5th or 6th grade. That's probably when it went away. It wasn't about sleeping, but it was just about leaving me for some reason.
Mine was weird. Mine used to be like nobody else was asleep, and I felt like I don't want to be alone and awake. Yeah.
Isn't that interesting?
weird.
Something that gets stuck in your mind probably as a kid.
Mhm. But now, like, I mean, I do have anxiety, but not about sleep. Sadly, I wish it was about sleep. Okay.
Such good color.
Now I have to file and buff. Okay. You're gonna want to put your hand like in mine.
Okay. I don't know how people with nails do people or give them nails.
I honestly think it's easier.
Really?
Yeah.
Because you have them.
I mean, I've always like had nails even before I started working here, so I feel like
you're used to. You're
Yeah.
probably really used to that. Yeah, I'm not.
tell me if I like cut you or anything. I really don't mean to. Just trying to get the sides.
Oh. Yeah. What are you trying to do? Just get a little bump off or
Yeah.
something? Okay.
What else? Tell me a funny story about Jake and Bonnie. How about that?
Ooh. I don't know. You know, they did go to the same high school for a season, but I don't know that they were really involved. I know Bonnie, being the wonderful, like really loyal, honestly, and loyal to my girls, and still is. My son played basketball. He played on the Burnsville basketball team, and when he would play, the girls, including Bonnie, because that's what my girls went to do, would go to all the games. And
Yeah.
they didn't have a big following, so it was probably just those 3 girls and maybe a couple girlfriends and parents that went to these high school games. But they went to all of them, and sometimes being them, they would make cookies for the players after, so after the game they could have cookies. That's just kind of how they all were. I don't know. Otherwise, Jake would probably have to tell you a story more about he and Bonnie, and he might not remember either. They're looking good. Yeah, he and Bonnie's brother were, but you know what I think it is with Bonnie when you ask about how she was, her brother that hung out with my son was the one that really found himself into a lot of trouble. And my son, even, they would just do crazy things without thinking. Like they smashed in my garage door once. Yeah. And I asked him, what made you guys do that? I don't know. So, giggly girl, fun-loving girls, they seemed so much calmer, tamer, and better than those boys were when they were together sometimes. So
is Jake older than Bonnie? No.
Yes, he's 2 years.
Really?
He's 2 years older than Bonnie. Oh, look at her face. I wonder why she does that.
Well, I don't know. I don't think Bonnie looks old, but I think Jake just looks young.
Oh, I think he'd like to hear that.
Yeah.
I don't know. And do you all know who Jake is?
I don't think they do.
Jake works here sometimes and helps out. And he's my son, and he's basically cousins with Bonnie. So that's the connection. I think it says a lot about a person when your relatives want to come work for you.
Yeah.
Doesn't it? Yeah, because we don't always want to work for our relatives, so.
I could never see myself doing that. Love them.
Don't they look great? I don't know. Can these people see them? Look at that. Even on old hands like mine. Aren't they cute? I just love it.
Okay.
It's amazing.
Actually, except just these 2 are a little rough. The rest look kind of good.
I think no one will. I don't. Well, first of all, I have to wear cheaters. These are cheaters. I can't even tell. They look great to me.
Okay, try not to touch those at all. I'm going to have to do 2 coats, but...
Okay. So just leave them down on this little thingy.
So the top coat can dry good.
I think Bonnie and my girls did a lot of nails at my house, though, to be honest. Yeah, and I had a little footstool. It was plastic, the one you put in your bathroom so the little kids can go to the bathroom.
Yeah.
I had a little footstool, and it was teal. And then as the kids got older, because obviously they didn't need the footstool part of it anymore, the girls used it. I started using it a little bit to do my nails. And then the girls started using it for their nails, and honestly, that thing had nail polish all over it. And I enjoyed that always because all the fun memories of doing the kids, I love doing my kids' nails when they were 3 and 4 and 5. I thought that was super fun.
I'm gonna love doing
and they
kids'
love
nails.
it. They love it.
Mm-hmm.
And so that little stool reminded me of that. And then, I know Bonnie and the girls used it all the way up, It was just one of those things you put it on because you didn't worry about it because there was already a bunch of nail polish on it. So you didn't care if you got stuff on it. To me, it was just a bunch of memories on there. Colors and memories.
So cute. So cute. Gonna let those dry so I can do a second layer. What else?
Wow, what else? I don't really know. I know they like to play spy princesses.
What?
Spy princesses. They like to be spies, but of course they had to throw in the princess
Oh.
part of it. They like to
Bonnie.
do that kind of stuff.
Can do the
That's the only
second
thing
layer.
that pops in my brain.
Uh-oh, I kind of made this brush hard. Let me grab a different one. Oh, this color is so pretty.
I know, it's hard to not. I'm really glad that I had pulled out a purple, but then I was asking what I knew I had done a little bit of the shipping today and some of the orders, and I knew I had done some new colors, and I was really
you're gonna
enjoying the new colors. They're very springy and fun. And then she said, well, what about the purple that we did? So that's how we kind of landed on that purple. It's fun.
It is. I love the colors that we did last week. Love. Like, I will always have them on my nails from now on.
I can see that. Yeah, they're fun. So maybe sometime we should have Tori do one of my girls, one of their nails, and she can interview them because they're the ones that really know the skinny. Definitely think Bonnie was one of those people that all the boys kind of liked. You know, she drew their attention. There was something about Bonnie that drew the boys' attention.
Did she ever get caught, like, drinking?
Not that I know of. I don't think she was a big drinker when she was younger. She probably started drinking more as she was older. I don't think she was a big, but maybe Tori knows something I don't know.
No, I don't. I was just wondering.
I don't think that was a part of her fun.
Yeah.
In high school. And it wasn't my girls. I know my girls. My son Jake, however, yes.
Really?
Oh,
Did
yes.
he get caught all the time?
Oh, yes. Sadly, my husband's been to court with him a few times when he was in high school. Yes,
Yeah.
he was the drinker in high school. Oh, I'm
I don't want to ruin them.
love. How long does it usually take to dry then? At this point?
Not long, but I always let mine sit because I messed them up too many times.
Obviously, I'm a purple person.
I didn't even Vikings.
I know, right?
Vikings.
And it's pretty. Look at how cute it looks with that.
Oh.
Yeah. So cute. Totally.
I don't want to accidentally touch them. We're using a new oil.
Oh.
They come out
Oh.
This one's
What's the...
Cherry Tree.
Okay, I love cherry. So is there a smell to it? I don't know if I can smell anything. Can you smell something?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm old. I can't smell it. Usually I can smell stuff, so I can't smell it. So it's more hinted cherry. Yeah, I got some... What about the cinnamon oil for my lips?
Oh, yeah.
Is that new?
Yes.
Okay, that I can smell, and I put it on my lips. It feels really good.
You'll have to smell, like, your hands after I put this on.
Okay, then I probably can tell. Okay, that is a great, easy way to do your cuticles with that little brush on it. Oh, my. Yeah, that's a slick way to do the cuticles, so easy. Easier than other ways.
It's super easy.
I also have been, since I'm not a beauty queen, but there's oils that are waxy that you have.
Oh, yeah,
What
the
are those
balms.
called? The balms. I've been trying that and using that on some dry patches of skin, and that has been really good. In fact, my husband's using it too, because he's got like a dry patch right on his face.
Oh, yeah.
It's like where he has sleep apnea, so he puts the thing on, the mask on, and it's right in that spot, and it's really helping that spot.
Okay, that nail might just be a little
bumpy. I can't.
a
I
little
know what you're
messed up.
saying, but
I
even
feel like
messed
it's on
up,
your,
it's not
you
like a
won't,
big
like,
deal.
see.
No.
Okay.
That's really nice. Am I done? They look
Yeah.
gorgeous, like truly.
Male tech Tori.
Exactly. Oh, I have to give her a tip now.
Cute.
All right,
Okay.
love it.
Love y'all.